Well, Julie Palmer of Catchfly Photography got into the Michigan wedding game.
Oh, sorry, yeah, man. With our glasses too. Clinky clink,
clinky
clink.
You know what a clinkety clank. Yeah, it's just a few years ago, and like I remember we were at the Hellenic Cultural Center when we first met, and I was like, "Whoa, you're new, you're awesome," and we hit it off, and I saw the pictures afterwards. Awesome.
I saw your uplighting on your website. It's actually their wedding, their reception. So that was from them. And did you see they're pregnant?
Yeah, I didn't
they're
see that.
Pregnant. Yeah, they're having babies
Isn't
now.
that
Yeah.
cool when you add your couples on Facebook and stuff, you can kind of see their life progress and kind of feel like you were sort of a part of it in a way, you know?
Yes.
Not in a way, you are a part of it, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what I personally prefer is adding my couples on Facebook or Instagram, whatever they prefer and they're comfortable with, because that's part of like how I do things is I want us to feel comfortable
like
with
we're
each
friends.
other. Yes, like we're friends. Like I want you to see all the weird stuff that I post and talk about because I overshare.
Absolutely.
And I want us to be friends like by the time your engagement session, honestly.
Right.
So
That's one thing I will say. Every wedding I've worked with you, every couple that you've worked with, that I see interactions, you guys talk like you're like best friends.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like the relationships you build with your couples are really strong. I can tell.
Yeah.
Really, really
and
strong.
it goes beyond that. Like after the wedding day, I tell them all the time, like when we're giving our hugs at the end of the night, and they're like, but I'm like, no, it's not the eggs. Like we're still friends. Let's go have some wine or something, you know, or whatever. So I love it. Yeah. Just like following Rachel and watching everybody on Facebook and stuff. They're having babies now. Just love it. And speaking of babies, you're having a baby too.
Oh, man.
So yes.
Crazy, man.
This is a timeless video. So what do you think? Seth? Boy or girl?
I don't know. And I'm not even. Everyone asked that.
I did.
I get it. Everybody asked that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to be healthy. But
there you go.
I couldn't believe 9.5 weeks. Did you see the video that I posted?
It's moving.
It's little nubs and little leg things, and it was moving around.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I bet.
Wait till you can feel the baby move. Like, that's really cool, too. Yeah. It's so funny, though. Every time my son would move, and I'd try to get him on video, and he would stop. Every time.
He knows.
Yes.
Aww,
yeah.
Little bashful fella.
We'll get you
I
later.
know that movement. You're going for your phone.
Yeah. Photographer, you. I know you, Mom. 12 years ago. Anyways.
Yeah. And speaking of, I guess, beginnings, how did you get started?
Oh my gosh, my best friend actually helped me get started because college, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like I tried everything. I was in and out, like trying different programs and just nothing really like stuck, you know? So, and it wasn't until my friend was like, hey, why don't you go get a camera? So I went and got one on Craigslist when Craigslist was a thing.
That's where I got one of my first speakers. So
yeah. I mean, you start somewhere. And I remember it was like a Canon Rebel, so it was like,
Tough.
Yeah, but I went and got it, and then I didn't pick it up for a couple months actually, and it wasn't until a couple months later I picked it up and just never put it down. And having my business has been like, you know, something that's held my attention the longest. Like I love it. I'm obsessed with my business.
What's the first thing you ever took a photo of?
Flower or something, something like a plant in my backyard or something. Actually, I remember playing, I had a puppy at the time, and I remember playing a lot with my little puppy, and he was like the cutest little thing. He just sat there and was like, what, Mom? And so I just kind of practiced with him, and teddy bears. Yeah,
really?
Teddy bears, because I practiced with stuff like that because I knew I wanted to start with newborns.
Absolutely.
So I did. So that was my newborn.
Yeah.
It's about the right size.
Yeah. So it worked. Yeah. So and I remember my office was like the size of like a closet, you know, or whatever, and that was my studio space. But started there and never like just grew from there. Like. Yeah.
Like
so.
that first plant.
That flower that's really bloomed now.
So, I guess speaking of your first wedding, what was that like?
That one, I swear, was with you.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, like
Your first wedding.
That was the first wedding.
Oh,
yeah.
The Hellenic Cultural
Yeah.
Center in Westland. Big venue, dome ceiling.
Yeah.
That was one of the first that was like the first year we were doing advanced uplighting. 2017.
Yep.
Wasn't it?
Yep. And
Wow.
that's when I started. That's when I met him too, and I was just so blown away with like how professional he was. And ever since then, I've
He's
been
the man,
referring his whole team. So now you guys are growing, which is amazing. So
And you got to work with Richard for the first time last year?
it was McGraw's wedding.
McGraw's wedding.
Yep.
That was so much fun.
Oh, so
That
fun.
was so much
It was
fun.
like the start of like feeling normal too
Yeah,
in
it
the
was like
world.
June. No, early May.
May,
Early
yeah.
May, I remember
So
So-
that.
last year, early
Yep.
May.
Yeah. So just the start of that, it was just. And
It was awesome.
it was
It
good.
was
That
awesome.
was
It
a
was
party too. And
It
you
was a
met
party.
Brandon
Yep,
too.
it was
Brandon, Brandon's my favorite videographer friend, and you met him there too. And I remember feeling like free. I don't know why, but like I was at this wedding. It was,
It was
just
a good
so
time.
fun.
Like,
it was
a good
That
time.
was a good floor.
They had
Yeah.
how was it for you shooting there with all those mirrors? How was that?
Yeah, a little tricky. You know, you have to
tricky.
stand where they're standing or whatever. You know, and yeah, that was a little tricky.
It's cool
for
venue.
sure.
The chef was nice. Came out.
What's the venue again?
Not Boulder Pointe.
Brentwood
Something Brentwood
Golf.
Club.
Yeah.
Something it's
Yeah.
on Oxford. I forget, but it's a cool place.
Yeah,
Right? It's a cool
it was
place.
nice. It was very nice. It was really nice to take him out for photos too. The sunset was so pretty, but it was definitely a nice place, nice party. So that was our first time working together, which was awesome. And I think even that day you put on the Cupid Shuffle for me.
I did. I made
fine.
sure to
Yeah.
before you
Julie
left.
always needs her Cupid
I need my
Shuffle
Cupid
fix.
Shuffle, okay?
She's like, hey, I'm about to leave.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta get my dance
So I
on real
record this
quick.
for social media. Really. But Julie told, honestly, Julie, that's what I love about your like style and personality. You're very authentic with your stuff online, which is great because it's amazing.
I get a lot of compliments. Like speaking of authentic and stuff.
What?
Well, I don't know.
I was gonna say it's everything.
I love authentic. I actually just the couple that I just booked for Plantera the other day, they were like, your website is amazing, and that's what I love. And I've designed my whole website by myself and stuff. So, and it's all about being authentic, you know, and who I am and what I love doing and my weird personality, because like I want to attract
Attract those people. Exactly.
my
Exactly.
peeps,
Exactly.
you know. So
Exactly.
Well, you're an
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
Artists don't. Artists, you know, they got their own way, and you know, and the best artists have, you know, are a little silly and fun and real.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. That's my whole business. That's my word. You know, my whole business has been built around the word fun and personable, and you know, that's who I am. So I love doing that because I feel personally, if we are more friends, you know, throughout the whole time and personal, authentic, and stuff like that, then they're gonna feel more comfortable.
Yes.
On their day.
Absolutely.
So like they know who I am, they've seen me a couple times, I'm not a stranger face, you know, and then boom, we just get down on the dance floor later too. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah.
And we were actually, Richard and I were talking about that earlier with Ezzy, about how when couples are looking for, they're interviewing their photographer and other vendors, like what should they be looking for? And I think one of those things is, do you vibe with this person?
100%. Yeah.
Does this
One
person
of two.
add positive value in a way that you dig? And because
We're
you're
together
hanging out
all day.
all day.
Yeah.
You're you want to like your DJ too. You're hanging out with us for a while, but you're hanging out with the photographer way more.
Yeah. All day. Yeah. So that's actually one of two things that I always talk about in our like consultations, you know, one of two. I'll tell them too, like, I want you to choose the photographer that you vibe with and you love their style.
Yeah.
You know, those are the two main things. And it's not about, let's say, money for me. You know, it's more than that for me. Even if they don't choose me, I want them to find that person. You know,
so good.
Yeah.
You are so good.
Boom. We got to do it over here too.
Wasn't gonna leave you out that time.
Yeah. Sorry. I'll include Richard.
Oh my goodness, this has been a really fun podcast so far. You're doing so good.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm so
Well,
nervous.
Style and personality wise, I guess. I know different photographers have like different styles and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you, I guess, classify like your style?
Yeah,
So what do you think?
Outside of fun and personable, it's very like nature based. I love nature like elements. I love being outside, and something I'm moving in towards too is, even though we're in natural like settings, we're making our sessions even more personal, but my style is very those kind of words: fun, personable, and earthy.
Earthy. Explains why I love Plantera. I see that.
The favorite venue, like any garden venues, okay? Just love.
Just love them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm assuming you've been to Golden Wash a few times then, probably.
I have actually, yeah, for sure. I love Goldener's Wash. That's going in.
Yeah. Thank you. Absolutely.
Bloop. How do you do the beep? Start over.
Last time we bleeped out someone's name. Someone called all of a sudden and we said their name. We didn't want it to be in the final. So I was like, guys, we got to think of something funny, you know. And he made a horse going.
That was in the video?
Yeah, they made it in the podcast.
What?
Yes.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, well, it's the best. It's like the best part of the podcast.
Honestly, let's cut that one clip and just make that.
Put that on Instagram. Yeah.
That's our flagship.
That's the first. As soon as someone pops up on the website, that's what we're really all about. You want to know what Michael's Entertainment's about?
An actual video, yes. About boomerang that shit, so it goes on loop, okay? Oops, can I swear?
That's
okay.
We use a horse.
That's what the horse is. Of course you can swear.
Okay.
We have horse sounds.
I mean,
you can say anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, love.
So California.
Yeah.
California, yay! You just were over there doing a destination
I
wedding.
did,
I was peeping on your stories. I was so jealous.
I'll be in Colorado next week too. Colorado's my favorite to go to.
Did you ever go skiing?
No, actually, no. I would like to learn how to snowboard. That would be cool. Oh God.
February 20th.
Here we go.
Oh, you're going to Colorado?
No. We're going to Alpine Valley. We're gonna do some skiing.
Oh, you're about to scare me. I don't know how
or
to
snowboarding.
do it.
You can do both.
You don't know. I don't know either.
Richard doesn't know either.
Okay.
Bunny.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. On our butts.
Seriously,
cool.
bring your fiance.
We're not married yet. We're not engaged, but you are. He is.
Where's the horse sound?
That's going in now. You have my version of it.
I like yours better, actually.
Oh, God.
Can we record that?
I feel like a rabbit,
and
that's like a rabbit.
Julie trying to make a horse.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's how it kind of sounded.
But either way, Colorado is a reason I definitely want to one day ski a Colorado mountain. That's on the bucket list.
Yeah. So I've done elopements all over the world, really, like all the way to Ireland, which was a freaking dream.
I remember you doing that. I was so jealous.
Yeah.
Again.
So you've done how many destination weddings?
Yeah. Let's think out loud here. Jamaica, Ireland, Arizona, Colorado, Washington, Puerto Rico.
That's what I'm saying. How?
How are you getting this clientele?
It's all SEO, which I kind of talked to you about a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
That's
target destination events with your SEO
and show what you want to sell. That's why I talk to you a little bit all the time about tag me in those photos, because that's going to help our SEO, you know.
You're tagged.
Yeah. Well, that's why with the links, that helps both of us. So
absolutely. And what we're going to do next is we're going to actually I want to make a gallery for you on our website of all the photos from events we've done. Yeah. And so they can click that gallery it'll be they'll click your photo and that'll take them to a whole gallery where we can
awesome.
and there could be like 50 cross links to your website right in that one gallery.
And it works. They're backlinks. So that's what really works for SEO. So so that's how I have like a whole page about Colorado and and the SEO. So when you do stuff like that, that attracts people who want to take
smart.
you.
Yeah.
That's
impressive.
Yeah, thanks.
You're really good at this. I remember when you were first embarking on it and we were all kind of figuring it out, because we were all kind of. Because I'd been DJing a little bit longer before. Let's cut that part. That's stupid.
No, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it good.
Well, I was going to say, I remember when we first met, we were always talking about, of course, any business owner is going to be talking about, or any what ways to get out there more and advertise.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was almost exclusively Facebook ads. Mm-hmm. I was just making Facebook posts and boosting them.
I think I remember that. Like when we got coffee, I think I met you there.
At the office, across the street from the office.
When you first got it. But I think that's when you mentioned that.
At that restaurant.
Yeah, right by it.
Seafood
somewhere.
place?
No,
it was
not
the
that
coffee.
Place. Across the street from the
Oh,
office.
the Black Rock.
Yeah.
The Black Horse.
Black Horse.
It's the Black Horse. No, Dark Horse.
Oh.
The Dark Horse Bar and Grill. That is a hilarious full circle. Like, not even planned at all. It was all totally reamed. Like,
Oh, man.
Hey.
wow.
That's wild.
Yeah, but that's when you were talking about it. So, yeah.
But either way, you're a photographer who's just really taken the industry by storm in a very, very short period.
Yeah.
You've navigated the ebb and flow of the marketplace through these tumultuous times with COVID. You survived the pandemic.
Yeah.
A lot of companies like yours didn't, so rock on.
Right.
Boom.
That deserves for all of us. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
That was hard. I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was rough.
Yeah.
That was rough.
and that feeling you were talking about at that first wedding after, I know exactly what you're saying. You have freedom, like, oh man, I can do what I love again. No,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was even part of some of their speeches too. Remember, like their dad, talking. No, you're like,
Of course, Richard remembers every word. He can write it down in the transcript.
No. I remember bits and pieces of it.
Yeah. Well, they talked about like how like amazing it was that all of us can be in this room.
Yes, I remember that, yes.
And like not wear masks. I don't know how. Yeah, but and just feel that free, like that. It's just I don't know how to explain it.
It was a good celebration.
Yes, it was. It was a good start to the season too.
Mm-hmm.
I know this year is like I'm like busy all year, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to like I think 2020, I think it was, but I didn't start till May.
May. That's same with us. That's right.
Yeah.
We were just having a conversation.
Oh, we're starting early this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
like-
I've already done 2 weddings this year.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Have you had a weekend off yet? I'm assuming. If you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you feel like we do sometimes on weekends where like you have a weekend off and you were looking forward to it for quite some time?
Yeah.
But then it comes and you're like, this is boring.
Yes. I'm like, I'm doing nothing. Okay. We
like you have in your head all these things you want to do when you get time off.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and the
do
day
my website.
comes,
I'm gonna do this.
And you do it in like an hour. You're like, well, now what do I like? It's
Yeah.
Yeah, you still find yourself on Facebook scrolling like, oh, I'm available. You
Yeah.
know, like I'll comment. Like, but I'm sitting on the couch like trying to rest.
Yeah. It's my day off.
Yeah, it's my day
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no.
It's nice to have a purpose and feel like what you're doing matters and people care. It's just such a good feeling.
I think it's
what we do, like what we do is amazing.
yeah.
What we do is
Yeah.
amazing. You know, we get to help people celebrate the biggest day of their lives. You get to capture it and help them relive it forever. Like,
and you frame that up and you
Oh,
set
yeah.
that lighting and you do your thing with the shutters. And you
With the
know,
shutters and the
do the
button
flashes and the,
Yeah.
and the clicks and the,
and the thing with the button and the thing.
And the apertures, you know. And
I think it's honestly perfectly fine and acceptable to be obsessed with what you do and you know love everything you do. Like I get a lot of compliments of how they can actually see and feel how passionate I am about what I do. I mean, my love language is acts of service, first of all. Okay, so
it was a TikTok sensation. That was so perfect. You're awesome at this.
yeah.
You just, that right there, we're like, that little 15-second snip, snap, boom. Popped it up on
Where's the
TikTok.
mic? I got a mic.
Like,
Okay.
you just made some 12-year-old girl's like dream come true. She's like, I'm gonna be like Julie.
you are an inspiration.
You're an inspiration.
Aw,
You really
I'm gonna
are.
go cry now. Okay, I'm going back.
Are you on TikTok?
Oh yeah. Oh, I showed you my favorite tech
You
or
did.
my TikTok.
Yeah, you did. You
Okay,
did.
do we want to do like I'll show you. This is my favorite one.
Okay.
It's been a
guys? It's Sarah
while
Cat.
since
Oh,
I've done
yeah,
this.
We got to show the camera too. We have to just put the phone
Yeah,
on the camera.
we can't not show.
I'll do
not
it.
show
I'll do it.
them. That's just,
Yeah.
We have to go. If we go over there, stand in front of the camera.
Or like as you can do like a screen.
Maybe do a screen cap.
Like a screen cap thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Maybe we can. Should we do that? Yeah.
Let's keep it
It's
on.
downloadable.
Oh yeah, you can just download the video and just.
Yeah, we can do that too.
It's downloadable.
Oh, cool.
I could save it and then send it, right? So that's what,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So that's what I'll do. So back like, I was doing a lot of these. Like I was doing my hair and I was like, you know, getting all ready. But this is my favorite one. I don't know how we do this.
Oh, I remember this one.
Did you see? TikToks have been a little new thing to get into, Right now, John and I are actually thinking we're in the process of starting to move in together. So
That's exciting.
yeah, so it's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're looking into, houses, and I for 7 years have wanted like my dream she shed. And that's why I love the fact that you built yours so much.
What'd you call it?
A she shed.
A what?
A she shed.
What's that?
Hashtag she shed.
Is it a shed?
She, like she shed.
She. I'm so sorry, guys. Over my head. I apologize.
Yeah,
Continue.
she shed.
Yeah.
And it's like where anybody can have this really like this like shed in the backyard, and people use it for crafts, or they'll use it for whatever, man caves.
Yeah.
You know that word, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That. But me, I want to have like a studio space,
That's
and
genius.
or like a studio, and I can't reveal what I'm gonna work it like into or start, but afterwards. So okay.
Tell us what the camera is doing.
No, tell us now.
I mean, like I can.
I guess with couples, right? What's the process with like working with you from like initial like email or phone call to receiving the photos the few months after the wedding? I guess what's that look like?
Like the whole process?
let's hear it, let's hear it.
Oh, I love this.
Great
Okay,
question, yeah.
so again, like I'm very personable. I'm sorry if I touch this. Is that okay? Yeah. Anyone there? I'm a double chin. Okay, get that one in. Anyways, okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're doing fantastic.
This is fun. This is fun.
Yeah,
This is
it is
exactly,
fun.
we're just hanging out.
This is exactly what we wanted. So thank you.
At least the lights. Anyways, so okay. So my process. So I love my whole business, like I mentioned too, is built around the word personal. So I love, like I've even had couples lately who were like, I want a book like right now. And I'm like, no, let's have a phone call and let's talk, let's chat about your day, what you're looking for, what you want, and how your day is so far, what you have planned. I love chatting because we get to know each other a little bit more. So we'll have that phone call. Then we'll go through the booking process, which is all like digital, which is fantastic because you could be on your couch in your pajamas and be like, I just booked my photographer. I just paid it. Yeah.
So you have a whole system that makes it really easy for them. They can just boom, credit card, whatever. And
Yeah, for sure. But so we have this whole process that they can do everything digital in the beginning, and then afterwards, I add them on Facebook. I'll add them on Instagram because again, I'm weird and I post stuff, and I want us to like get to know each other.
And
a
you're
little bit
learning
more.
about them too, because that's going to probably help you know.
Oh yeah.
What to do on the wedding day and what they're into, and
And
inspire you for ideas.
Oh yeah. Like for example, they'll post like puppy pics, and I'm like, oh, you have a puppy? Like bring your puppy.
So that's a funny thing to get back, kind of cut in real quick. I noticed that my favorite wedding, like my New Year's Eve wedding that I did this past New Year, was amazing, was awesome. But I had them on Facebook and Instagram, and we socialized there for like 6 months prior, I realized that my favorite weddings, or like the best weddings, have been the ones where I'm like, either add them on Facebook or Instagram and have followed them for months leading up to the wedding. So then our actual call or like wedding day, we can shoot the shit about the puppy or the baby or
that vacation you took
having
would look
fresh
so much
lobster.
fun. Or the snowboarding trip we're about to take, or whatever, Yeah.
It's that personal touch rather than, hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well said. That's
So
all. Perfect.
I love doing that. We'll add each other and then get to know each other for a little bit. Next, we're starting to plan our engagement session. So I love making it unique and personal to them. Even though my style is very based in nature and being outside and stuff like that, we want to take it even further. So like lately, we've been having snowball fights and then building snowmen and like throwing snow everywhere and just like so much fun.
Silly stuff,
And even champagne. We're joking about how it's going to freeze in the air because it's so cold.
Sometimes it does. We're in Michigan.
Yeah. I mean, so, but it's fun. So then we'll plan our engagement session. We'll have so much fun there. And it's fun when the guys are like, I'm awkward with photos. I'm like, oh, challenge. Yeah. So it's like fun because
How do you break the ice there with a guy like that?
I will tell them. It's all about the prompts and stuff you give them. So I might like a corner of something that looks cool, pretty, whatever, outside nature, whatever it may be. And I'm like, ooh, guys, go stay over there. And first of all, I can't shut up. I always talk. I'm always like reassuring them, like, oh, guys, that's good. Yeah, grab her butt. I like that, like all those things. So when the guys, you start telling them, like, oh, yeah, it's okay. You can grab her boob. You can grab her butt. Can I say that?
They get more comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
So grab her boob, grab her
this is
butt.
your
It's
podcast.
totally
You
fine.
say whatever you
Oh,
want.
yay. We're here for fun. But so, yeah, all those little comments or I'll tell
It
them.
disarms them because now they're
Yeah.
not like.
They're not focused
They have
on
permission
like
to-
I have a camera, Yeah, they have.
to be romantic and do hey,
Yeah.
this is their woman, this is their man. You
Yeah,
know?
I talk about that too. Like photos might not be their favorite thing, but you are. And when you focus on that, and then I tell the guys especially too, like put your hands all over each other. No weird angles, no hands, like no dangly fingers, whatever. Yeah. If you don't know what to do, just grab each other. Just like always like movement and like play, whatever it may be. So we're having fun at the engagement session. And then even though there's some time in between the engagement session and the wedding, I always tell them like, I'm still here. I'm always an email away, like whatever you need. Like I even helped one of my Plantera brides. Like she needed hair and makeup and I was looking up salons for her.
Heck yeah.
Totally don't have to, but my love language is acts of service and I love doing that. So I'll help them pick ceremony times based on lighting, whatever they need, whatever they need help with. Then I have a wedding questionnaire, 6 weeks, that's sent to them before their date, and I call it homework. Sorry, guys, it's
Hey.
homework.
You do it at home.
Yeah, it's like a couple of pages of all the who, what, where, whens, and then I help them build a draft timeline, and then I help them build a final timeline. So I'm there from like start to finish, and I'm helping them make the most of their day. So,
And the cool thing is, by the time our final details call comes with their DJ, you've already done that, and so we found that working with you and your couples tend to have a better foundation kind of set up already. Less of the answer like, oh, I'm not sure, or it doesn't.
yeah.
Because they've already dealt with you. You've already kind of helped them kind of set that foundation. Then we can come in and put the little
your needs, like little little stuff.
mostly for the reception. And,
Yeah, things you need too.
And So it makes it great for you. Makes it great for the couple. It makes it great for the whole team.
And they have a
when you
good day.
that.
They don't have anything to worry about. Like that's my big thing is I don't want them to worry about a thing, And I've always been really big on like setting expectations. I'm super open and honest too. Like I will tell you, like, girl, no, that angle don't work for you. Like I will tell you and I'll be open and honest and stuff, and I will tell you too, like, oh, you look amazing. Like I love your hair. Just so many compliments too. So I'm always like vocal and I always set those expectations from the beginning because they know what to do and they know what to expect and then they have a good day.
Yeah.
So,
I love it.
Yeah.
And then after the fact, they get their photos and
This is my why.
You have a really cool portal that you have set up with makes it really.
Yeah, everything's all online, which is amazing. A lot of photographers do use an online gallery, but I love it because it's on my website. I am full transparency, like here, full transparent. Like all my galleries are on my website, full galleries, so they can go see it from there. And yeah.
What are some of your favorite wedding venues?
Plantera. I love Plantera. Anything in a greenhouse or a garden, anything nature related, I just love.
Where'd you have,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, where'd you have your best wedding meal ever?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Where was I? Runyon Tree Farm.
Where?
What?
But no, it wasn't
there a
there though. It was a
caterer?
caterer. Yeah.
Who was the caterer?
Some sort of barbecue joint place, but it was Redwoods. I think.
I know. I've had that place at the Oakley before. He had pretty good food.
Oh, so good. So good. So good.
Them and celebrity
Celebrity
catering. They have terrific
Barbecue at weddings, I love it personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, especially when it's like a
Every
little smoky.
time, sometimes you get
Yeah.
the Slows barbecue. Have you had that at a wedding before?
I feel like I have. Yeah.
But speaking of conservatories and like stuff like that, have you shot at Shepherd's Hollow yet?
No, I have gotten inquiries for it. Now, like I said, I'll always be open and honest. Like couples ask me that all the time, and I'll tell them no. But super, I could get inspired by that venue.
Absolutely, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah.
Do you have any advice for aspiring photographers? What do you?
Yeah, always be learning.
Okay.
That is key right there. It's just always be learning. Always ask questions. Always research and attend workshops. Have little groups and little accountability buddies. And stuff like that who you can talk to, and really just that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Always
One of the
keep
biggest
learning.
things.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So what should couples do to reach you? What's your favorite way for them to
I
reach out?
love check out my website.
Your lead form
really,
there?
Yeah. Fall in love with everything you see there. Really get to know me, and then reach out through my website. So, yeah, definitely that way.
Well, it has been tremendous to have you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You're so good.
Always
It's
fun,
so
Thank you,
fun.
of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't wait for our next wedding with you.